Okay. Thank you, Mr. Potato Head. You've done a great job filling in. But I'm back. That's right, I'm back from my brief hiatus, and I'm going to kick things off by testing out a new format for this show, but first, of course, the theme song.
Seatbelts, everyone! Please let this be a normal field trip. With a friend? No way!
No, my theme song! Okay, first things first, just a little note that I haven't shaved this grossness because I'm a little sick today, so I'm going to try and be like this on the outside, but this is a reminder of how gross I feel on the inside, because this is gross. Alright, so instead of just focusing on one topic today for today's Wrongisode, I'm going to be focusing on a bunch of stuff that's been on my mind or has been grabbing my attention, so let's try out this new format. Today I'm going to be skipping by Bloodborne, Nintendo News, and Community Season 6 impressions, and more. So, let's get started. Holy crap, Bloodborne is good! So I hadn't played any of the Souls games, but I was very aware of their reputation as being inspired, well-designed, tough as nails masterpieces. Well, at least the two Miyazaki helmed entries. And so, in that regard, Bloodborne does not disappoint. At least so far. But, as this is my first Souls game, and I'm not even close to beating it, all I'm going to say is that it has never felt so good to die over and over and over again and make no progress for hours on end. Because it's very clear that all this failure is my fault. It's so satisfying to overcome a challenge because it feels like I overcame this challenge. But all this is old news to any of you who've played a Souls game, so moving on. So a Nintendo Direct came out recently, I think last week, around the same time as the announcement that Zelda for Wii U was going to be delayed, which, by the way, I would say, even though it's incidentally disappointing, is very good news, but I'll have to talk about that in detail some other time. Right now, the only things I want to say about Nintendo are, number one, 200cc in Mario Kart 8 looks amazing and terrifying. And number two, I hope everybody else had the same very obvious idea that I did when it was revealed that we could vote on future Super Smash Bros. Characters. So I hope and assume you all took to the internet to vote for Waluigi, the character that nobody ever invited, but he still keeps on showing up for some reason. So I'm confident that although Waluigi has been around for 15 years, the reason that he's never had his own video game is because Nintendo knows, as well as I do, as well as we all do, that if he did have his own game, it would be called Waluigi's Basement, and it would ruin Nintendo's reputation as a family-friendly company for all time. But as a Super Smash Bros. Character, we don't need to open that very, very disturbing door that would lead us all down very dark and twisted pathways. Instead, we could just take a tour around his strangely large and clean mansion in which there are just a few too many posters of Birdo. And that, my friends, is my argument why you should vote for Waluigi as the next Super Smash Bros. Character. A long, drawn-out analogy based on a hypothetical video game. I do good work here. Finally, I just want to touch on how pleased I am with Community Season 6 so far. I've watched the first 4 episodes, and I have to say it's so satisfying to see rich character work be at the forefront of that show again. All of its theatrics and concept episodes are always best when they served as metaphors for the current state of the show's characters, and it seems that Dan Harmon has recognized that he needs to re-earn those types of episodes. Not that the show still isn't over the top in its own delightfully silly way, but now there seems to be this special combination of weariness and fresh inspiration that is so far making it my favorite season since 2. Okay, is that it? I did say and more. Well, I guess I played some Mario Party 10. Yes, that's it. So, until next time. That's right, I'm back from my brief hiatus, and I'm gonna tell. That's right, I'm back from my brief. I'm sorry, Myra. Were you sleeping and I came and woke you up? You must be pissed off. Come on, Dad, get out of my room. It's my room. I promise you, my cat's over there. I don't just talk like this. Well, I do sometimes, but not this time. Everybody cheated. Waluigi, the superstar! So bad. Sorry, Myra, jeez. See ya. Sorry, dude.